Okay, guys, since one of you guys said that you like me with my videos doing my theme song, so we're gonna do a theme song that we all made up, all of us. So here we go. So we react to everything Disney flavor, no matter what it is, DuckTales or horror related.
As long it was made by Disney. That is what we do to you guys. We react to those ones that you want us to react to. As long as Disney was made by Disney. So deal with it. And don't and and don't worry, we will be on there soon.
So be happy that we will react to it. That is our theme song. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Any words from Solly? Well, good idea. Bye-bye. So that's our theme song, guys.
Okay. Hi everybody, Martha here. So today, I know I usually do Donald's reaction favorite part, but I'm not feeling very good today. So I decided just to do a regular review of it. Anytime I feel sick, I will still give you guys reviews. This won't do the voices because it's hard enough to do those voices. It is doing it while you're sick. No, no way. But anyway, the one heard. So this episode was DuckTales season 3, episode 14, and they're trying to put a sword together from that diary they have, and like they have like 3 groups. We have Huey and Violet, Webby and Dewey, and Louie, and that Sparrow girl. I still don't know her name, but and each of them go after pieces of the sword. Like one goes after the hilt, one goes after the the um the circle part of it, I guess, and the other one goes after the blade of the sword. While this Scrooge is keeping um one of the characters busy. Keeping one of the foul characters busy. So Louis um had to face that gold guy, that Western gold guy, um that was in the Fountain of Youth episode, and Dewey had deal with the character, the one that liked Gizmo Duck for that one episode. They and Huey had to deal with Middlebeak, the one character I can remember the character name from, because all these other characters are new-ish to the show. But Middlebeak's actually one I remember since he was on Darkwing Duck. So the other thing, so what like each of them had to deal with, Louis has to do with tasting a bunch of spices. It's supposed to like be like a rip on of drinking alcohol, and since this is a kids cartoon, they did spices instead. So the Sparrow Girl, she ended up drinking all the spices because Louis a coward and not want to do the spices, which I understand. I would not be able to do the spices either. I can barely handle jalapenos. So yeah, well, screaming for water. So I understand that. um, and Dewey was doing and Webby are both blinded because she's Gizmo's girlfriend threw a flash grenade down to them and made them blind. And so he just kept on like climbing up a thing and to get to the hilt of the sword, and not knowing what he was doing, and he just made it just by doing it, and so did MIB too. And they once they got their sight back, they realized there was a snake nearby that he thought was a cat. It was a snake, so yeah. And Huey was weird because Violet kept on making him like repeat stuff like a minute so he can like actually fight Metalbeak. But Huey's the one that's the brains of the operation. He doesn't like fighting, but there is an inner part of him that has to do with fighting. And this was my favorite part because it was like how all of us have the inner monster in them, and he has one in there that he doesn't want to let out. And he finally let it out and ended up giving Metalbeak a wedgie. Now, my favorite part was him him teaming up with his inner monster, but I don't like the fact that he gave him a wedgie. But to each their own, I guess. Anyway, since Metalbeak thinks that he's not, Metalbeak does not get the fact that he's a nerd too, in a way, but he keeps on calling everybody else a nerd. So yeah. So they end up getting the sword to them, but apparently the sword doesn't work for them. And so Scrooge is getting the sword, and all of them get like armor because the sword works if by your inner fighter in like your inner army or something like that, and that's how it works. And so his family's his inner armor, his inner army. So yeah. And so they'll get armors, but they'll end up bad guys end up leaving because all they want is a feather. Okay, I don't know what the bad guys are planning, but when you want a feather, okay, we'll find out what they're planning. Next time, probably. So, that's basically it. This episode was okay. This is one of those okay episodes. This getting a sword. So I'm gonna give this episode a 9 out of 10. And Solly gives it a
Bye-bye! And a steal.
And so we'll see you guys later. Hopefully next week I'll be able to do Donald's voice for a lot longer than this. But we'll see. Bye-bye. Bye-bye!